You may say that I have used several Atomy products and now I know the marketing plan. I am kind of serious. What should I do specifically from now on? This content is for you. I learned a lot about Atomy and now I know why I am doing this business. By the way, do you know why we have to work in Atomy? In a rapidly changing society, you can no longer rely on labor income. There are about 4 million people in the world who use smartphones. Many things are changing because of this smartphone. Few people will buy newspapers and read them these days. Most people watch videos on YouTube or Netflix. Korea's public broadcast agency KBS posted a deficit of $100 million a year. What about finance? Even though 80% of Citibank's offline is gone, there is no big inconvenience. This is because many people do online banking with their smartphones. In the United States, a 125-year-old retailer called Sears filed for bankruptcy. There are 6,100 unemployed people a day in Korea. The Philippines' unemployment rate is 46 million people, which is equivalent to the disappearance of one big company every day. In addition, the UN calls in Homo 100. The 100-year-old world has become commonplace. In Japan, there are 70,000 people over the age of 100. Think of it as having 30 to 40 years of no income after retirement. You will probably feel dizzy. So, many futurists say system income is the most important thing. Atomy is both a system income and a distribution company. Distribution is the trend these days. So, why are all the big companies in all the countries now distributing? Because there is a lot of money in circulation. In the United States, Amazon and Walmart are distribution companies. Alibaba, Jingdong, and Pinduoduo are distribution companies in China. Carrefour in France, Metro in Germany, and Rakuten in Japan. The reason why so many of these companies distribute is because there's a lot of money in circulation. The reason why we have to do Atomy is that society is changing rapidly. And because of this crisis, we are suddenly unable to work. And because we have become a super aged society and our second life is too long, system income is now the most important. It's not that I'm working for money. It's that system where money works for me is really important. If it is clear from the inside why you have to do it, you also need a specific method. I'm going to show you that today. So if you weren't sure why, look for the video yourself and find out why. You may say that I have used several Atomy products and now I know the marketing plan. I'm kind of serious. What should I do specifically from now on? This content is for you. Today, I'm going to talk about the specific tasks that you have to do in 3 parts. The first is that you have to have 300,000 points on your own and have an impression of the product. This business is a game that makes people like me as a cloning business. If I really think this product is good and affordable, I can deliver these products without any burden. People like to deliver something valuable. This is why we introduce great movies and talk to friends about good restaurants without any commission. On the other hand, let's say your sponsor registered a lot of lines under you. You may think, I need to complete another line. In this case, you approach people because of the business. Then I get rejected naturally and you will feel very hard. Atomy is really good, but eventually you are out of business. By the way, do you know how to strengthen your another line? You need to take care of another line with having the 104th experience with your power leg. You need to support your power leg together with your sponsor. You must accumulate experience in how to approach people, how to explain about marketing plan. If not, even if your one leg is completed, you can never strengthen another leg. Please remember the 104th experience. If you meet a good sponsor and one line is already being completed, think of it as a starting from scratch. And I ask you to try the whole product first. If you use the product like that, You will be able to deliver the products whether you are passive or active. Some sponsors don't wait for that 300,000 points, but they just buy things easily. Of course, 300,000 points may not be a big point for sponsors. However, the section where you must feel touched is to reach 300,000 points under your ID. You have to do 300,000 points yourself. So you have to feel touched by products. Second, build those real consumers one by one, left and right. It's not just a consumer. It's not the one who knows his marketing plan in a thin way. So he is not the one who delivers Atomy only for his own success. On the contrary, people who think this product is really good and cheap, so they think I will use these products for the rest of my life, even if I don't do this business. It's not just people who understand the marketing plan with their heads, but people who are deeply moved by this product with their heart. One day, I attended a seminar in Davao, and I saw that the person who had to explain the product couldn't introduce it because of crying for a while. The product was Hemoim. Our product is not just a regular product. It's an absolute quality product. Hemoim is more than healthy food for some. This is because products can save our lives. Only those who have such an earnest heart can make people like me from side to side. On the contrary, think of someone who uses a few products and knows the marketing plan thinly. The first motto of the company is to cherish the spirit, and those people approach people for their own success, for their own business interest. Because people are so sensitive, they can see and smell through it all. If you go through one or two stages like that, you are bound to be exhausted. In the end, you can't finish this business. You have to make a person on the left and right who does 300,000 points on their own, because the product is so touching like me. Third, from now on, it is a way to approach the goal of your success little by little in Atomy. One of my favorite books is Well Done, written by the Ken Blanchard. There is a way to make that scary killer whale a somersault, and I will introduce it to you. First, put a long rope under the water and observe it. If a killer whale passes over the line, trainer call the killer whale and pat it on its tongue and give it a fish. Then the killer whale often goes back and forth on the line, so the rope is gradually lifted up. And eventually, the killer whale jumps out of the water to reach the rope. It's like it applies to everything. If someone pushes a killer whale to jump over the high pole from the start, the trainer probably wouldn't survive. Some ability may be inside of you without you knowing. I never thought I'd do this network business. Big success is a series of a small success. To have a big success as a point of direction, you first have to understand that point of the goal. Please be sure to familiarize yourself with the marketing plan. If you understand, you have to keep in mind the 15th, because Atomy's mastership structure is determined by the sum of sales on the 15th. If I made one person from the left and right who is impressed with the product, I would receive a commission rather than a big goal from the beginning, like a Sharnos or a Star Master. If I'm a business operator who receives a commission once a month, I'm going to set a specific goal from now on and decide to receive a commission once on the 15th. It's often called lap time. The time is taken to complete a lap of the circuit. This means I am the one who gets paid once at Atomy for 15 days. It is called L1. Then I will try L2 in the second half. Then you will be introduced to the friends who are touched by the products on the left and right side of you. I'm looking for someone who will spend 300,000 points more on the left and right. You should try L3 next month, and you will be able to contact people who feel touched like me. It's a way to give me a goal and make me achieve it. In this way, if I became an L5 or L6 for 15 days, then I could naturally challenge the sales master. You can succeed if you only work hard. Only those who set clear goals have the privilege of success. In short, if you know a little bit about Atomy, you have to do these three things. First, you use 300,000 points and build up your impression about the product. Second, we have to sign up people who are truly touched by the product left and right. Third, if you get a commission once a month, next time you are aiming for a commission once in the full moon. And once you are getting it twice, 3 times, and gradually increasing your goal. Thank you.